Guys, so I got a request to do a quick little speed and camera test comparison here between the S6 Edge Plus and the iPhone 6s here. So obviously these have been on the market for a while now, but it is interesting to see the state of affairs in early 2016 to see how they compare here on the latest softwares. So I have done a camera test and performance test, and I was quite interested in the comparison here between these two. So I think we're running iOS 9.2.1 official on the iPhone here. So we do have some apps on both of them as well, which is nice, and we can just have a look at the performance here. So everything is closed down, and we just open up some apps day to day, so we can see if there's any differences here. And camera, so I think the first one went to the Edge, and then the second one was quite mixed, and that was very close. Maybe the Edge again, but it is very early in the morning, so well, for me it is. I think the dialer then on the Edge Plus, which is nice. We do have the Play Store, so I think wow, I need to concentrate. I mean, really, I didn't actually notice which one was faster then, honestly. So about the same really, in terms of the speed there. I don't think there's a massive difference really. We do have the music, so a little bit of a kind of delay there with the annoying pop-up, as well as a clock comparison. So again, I think they're both quite similar really. Maybe the Edge was a little bit faster on a few of them though. I did notice it when it was opening some of the inbuilt apps. What about S Health versus the where is it? There we go. So I think that was the iPhone there, which very nice and fast. We can just have a look at the speed of the Wi-Fi. Very impressive stuff here on the S6 Edge Plus when it comes to this. So let's just start with the iPhone. And the iPhone doesn't disappoint, very nice solid score there indeed. And the upload, half of the course really. What can the silver clad knight give us today? Oh, today it's having kind of a miserable day today. It's not very good, is it? So the other night was proper killing it, and that does seem to be remarkably low. Let's just double check the Wi-Fi. So definitely on the same one. Just want to give it another go here because that looked pretty weird. See, that's better, but still, the iPhone seems to be doing better today, which is nice. So definitely you can see there is like a mixture here of the performance when it comes to the Wi-Fi. really on the S6 Edge Plus. I was thinking it was blasting away the competition, but nevertheless we can have a look at the web browsing here. Just have a quick load of some pages. So we just go to Daily Mail, for example, and go. So nice quick load here on the iPhone, which is what we want to see. You can see instant load again. So let's click on a new web page. So did it not respond then? Just go back. Let's try that again. So if you're looking at the blue bar kind of things, it looks like the iPhone finishes up a little bit quicker. But then again, you know, the Edge Plus does look amazing with the Quad HD display as well as the curve, which makes the content slope, which is very sophisticated, may I add. So we've got the Verge as well, slightly faster on the iPhone I think there to load this one again, but you know, not a huge difference, I don't think. Didn't touch it properly then. Let's try that again. So you can see again, I think the iPhone then probably that little bit quicker when it comes to the, you know, inbuilt browser performance. So it is what it is at the end of the day. I did notice the inbuilt browser was quite slow on some Samsung devices. We can have a look at the multitasking as well. So I think the iPhone will sit comfortably here, which, you know, we have been through this a few times with some Samsung handsets, and the results pretty much the same across all of them, really. Doesn't matter how much RAM they have. You know, definitely some improvement here to be made. Quite similar with the dialer there. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. It's because like one's vertical and one's horizontal. But you can still see this is loading very nice and fast. Everything back up, which is good. Whoa. So probably the iPhone here again. You know, we do like nice conclusive result. I did do a camera test comparison between the two as well. So you know, we can just get up the camera here on both of them. And did do like some low light shots as well as the good light kind of shots as well, out and about. And I have to say, I think I prefer the ones on the S6 Edge Plus, really. Like the Note 5, you know, they're just more engrossing, and the like this a little bit brighter. Maybe you can see on this shot, for example, everything just pops, whereas on the iPhone, you know, it's a little bit more duller. And the actual look of the like display when you're taking the shot, as well as the manual modes like the Pro mode, etc., just make for a much more engaging photography experience. But you know, I will you know, blow them up on your screen so you can have a look at the macro performance. I think generally in good light the iPhone does quite well, you know, doesn't really disappoint, but it doesn't excite at the same time. I think iPhone 7 should definitely, you know, aim to excite us a little bit more and push things forward, because they have been sitting on the top of the camera, you know, game for a while, and you'd think that they would, you know, want to improve there. We did do a low light video comparison, so you can have a look at that as well. So, as you can see here, I think if we to summarize, the raw performance still seems to be that little bit better on the iPhone day to day in terms of the multitasking, etc. But the camera is still better on Samsung. Samsung definitely has surpassed the iPhone there, but we'll definitely see what the Galaxy S7 and the iPhone 7 brings. Both very hotly anticipated, and we'll see if Samsung can get hold of the software kind of issues, because obviously despite the speed, the S6 Edge Plus does have a lot of advantages when it comes to the multitasking, etc. It's a very exciting device, something that you want to spend money on. Looks absolutely beautiful, goes a lot farther I think than the iPhone design, and that's something you need to measure into the equation. But yeah, just a quick little comparison here then between the latest Apple and Samsung devices. Hope you did enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.